everyone. I'm really happy to be here talking to myself. Actually, it might seem ironical, but it seems like adversity has brought many good things in my life. And to be more precise, I've been through a very painful breakup. It's not feeling painful now, but it was feeling very hard a couple of weeks and months ago. So I guess the life has a way of teaching you what really matters, who really matters, by bringing you in certain situations where your expectations really get crushed totally. You invest so much energy in someone or a project or something thinking that it will bring you happiness, and it brings you anything but happiness. It breaks you, it makes you suffer, it makes you cry, it makes you question everything, it makes you start to hate yourself and hate life before you reach to a point of healing, restoration, rejuvenation, a journey of self-realization, self-growth, self-love. And you are forced to face the truth. You're forced to admit that maybe you are the one who needs to switch your perspective. You need to start having that victim mindset and grow up and admit that the world does not revolve around you. Just because you are nice doesn't mean that people will be nice to you. Just because you are sincere doesn't mean that your partner is going to be sincere to you. There are signs, and you have to learn to spot them. And I truly believe, I read it somewhere, that the universe will keep sending the same situations to you unless and until you learn the lesson. For example, when it comes to relationships, perhaps, maybe you have a tendency, and you don't do it on purpose, you do it unconsciously, but you have a tendency of going for people who are going to hurt you. And then you keep blaming yourself, or you keep blaming life or God or people, like, why does this always happen to me? Why do I always have to suffer? Etc. But at some point, you have to acknowledge that maybe you are the one who are making bad choices, and you are not being wise enough to go after what you really need and what is going to make you happy. Because many times there are so many great people out there, and you are stuck on that one person who does not even care about you, and who is not even good for you. And fortunately, there is good news for those who have discovered that they are worth so much more. And from that point of realizing that you are worth so much more, you will feel liberated, because you will stop running after toxic people, and you will stop taking things personally. Because what happens many times, that everything that people say to us, or the way our co-workers or family members treat us, we just internalize it, and we tell ourselves that I must be bad, I must be worthless, I must be a loser. That's why they are treating me like that. But you should understand that in life you are going to encounter many bitter, jealous people, or frustrated people, or people who have no etiquette, people who don't even love themselves. So it's not even about you. You have to be concerned with loving yourself, doing the right thing, having the manners that you were brought up to have, being the best version of yourself, and being that classy woman whom you were born to be. Don't engage in petty fights, or you know what I'm talking about, right? Many times it drains your energy to be getting into those false battles and all the drama that should not even concern you. And I'm learning to not participate in that, because not everything that happens around you, and not everything that people say to you, have to be taken seriously. Some things just have to be ignored. I'm not saying that you are always right. There are times when you mess up and you make mistakes, and you have to apologize. It's fair enough if someone is unhappy with you because you made a mistake. But I can see that after all the suffering that I've been through, notably after that breakup, I am being forced to love myself more. I am really stepping up my game when it comes to my health, my well-being. I feel a lot more strong now. I don't feel that desire to please people as I used to before, because I used to believe that if someone does not date me, if a guy does not love me, then I'm surely there must be something wrong with me and I can't enjoy life. I need to have a boyfriend, or I need to have someone to lean on in order to feel good about myself. But life showed me that it's not healthy at all, that I can't do that. And at some point, I just have to accept that there are going to be uncomfortable moments. There are going to be painful moments, and it's all part of the game. You're not the only one. That's what makes life so interesting and so spicy, because you get to experience all the seasons. And yeah, I just feel like things really shift so fast, because at one point you just, I think the biggest healing happens when you accept that you have suffered enough and you are worth more. You are worthy of peace of mind, worthy of love, worthy of contentment, worthy of healing, worthy of all the good things in life, and that the answer does not lie outside of you, it lies inside of you. Whether people like you or don't like you, but remember that God loves you, the universe knows your value. That's why you are here. You are a very important person, you're a very special person, and it doesn't matter again if no one tells you that. We are not in a Hollywood movie where someone will come with a bouquet of flowers and a long letter and to tell you that you're amazing. You have to do that yourself, and I've done it for myself. I don't buy myself flowers because I don't like flowers, but I write myself love letters. I give myself that love now. In the past, I used to be waiting for a man to make me feel special, but now I make myself feel special. And believe me that sometimes by doing that, you will attract more high quality, high value men in your life. That should not be the aim, but that's just a very positive byproduct